Hi everyone, I thought you might be interested to have a brief walk through the side of the former Windsor RSL Speedway. So what we're doing now is we're walking up Sovereign Place off Argyle Street. As you can see, the cul-de-sac was built when the industrial estate came in. So we're just walking along. So this area here will be close to the spectators on turn 1. So we'll just keep walking as we go along. Back in 2002, there were only a couple of buildings here on where the wall is on this side and the other side. The rest of this cul-de-sac was actually empty. So you can see the sort of development that's taken place here in the last 15 years since the plaque was unveiled. So we'll keep walking. So we're getting pretty close now to where turn 1 would have been. So we'll keep going. So just about to reach the corner of the cul-de-sac. Now behind these buildings here, just on the right here, if you kept going, you'd be out near, well, I think we're pretty well close to the infield, just inside turn 2. And that area over there would be where the pits were. You can see the railway line in the distance, which ran right behind the back straight. So if we keep turning around, we're pretty close to actually now being on the infield, I'd say. So turn 2's just gone behind us. So now I think would be where the infield used to be at the Speedway. Keep walking. So we've reached the end of Sovereign Place, where it becomes a turning circle. I'll just stop at the gates here of this business. So just poke through. So over the back there would be where the railway line is, so it's a bit hard to see. And so I'd say where that blue piece of equipment is, and that'd be somewhere near back straight in turn 3. Okay, so we'll keep walking around. So we're basically, I'd say more of a slap bang in the middle of where the infield used to be now. So we'll keep walking back. Yeah, it's sort of hard to get your bearings when everything's been demolished. The only constant is the railway line out the back. Like I said, this makes that sort of flat line there, which makes it easy for me when I've been looking at old photos to sort of identify that the photo I was looking at was actually Windsor and not Westmead, for example. Okay, so we're walking back down, so I'd say we're on the front infield, still getting back towards turn 1. And now we're going to be slowly approaching where the memorial plaque is located for the Speedway. So we'll just keep going a little further. It's an amazing day that day. We had basically everybody lined up on that far side there, all the restored cars, Speedway cars, bikes, solos, speed cars, TQs, modifieds. And then on this side, we had this huge memorabilia collection. You know, people had brought along trophies and display cases and all sorts of things. It was just an absolutely amazing day. And this whole area here, from up near Argyle Street to where we were now, this whole road was literally chock-a-block full of spectators. It was just absolutely amazing. Yeah, it happened 15 years ago, but I can still remember it as clear as day. Okay, we're coming up to the wall now where we put the memorial plaque, and here it is. The Windsor RSL Speedway, 1949 to 1968. This memorial plaque is located approximately on the side of the start-finish straight of the circuit. The opening meeting was held on 3rd October 1949 and the final meeting was on 10th November 1968. The Windsor RSL Speedway was also used on 7th October 1970 for a special stage of the Southern Cross International Rally. This plaque is also a memory of the two competitors who lost their lives while competing at the Speedway: Charlie Camp's speed car, 12th of the 8th 1956, and Terry Fulton's speed car, 20th of the 7th 1958. This plaque was dedicated on the 28th of July 2002 by the Hawkesbury Historical Society on behalf of the Veteran Speedway Riders Association of Australia, New South Wales Vintage Compact Speed Car Club, the Vintage Speed Car Association of New South Wales, Inc., the New South Wales Vintage Modified Association, and the many fans of the Speedway. So there it is. Like I said, if you drive in off Sovereign Place, off Argyle Street, just as the road starts to turn to the left, if you slow down, you'll see the plaque. And like I said, I thought it was just important that we needed a memorial plaque to show people that this used to be a speedway track here, and also I wanted to commemorate the fact that there were two competitors who lost their lives while competing here as well. So thanks very much. I hope you found this informative and interesting, and like I said, maybe you'll make your own way up here one day yourself, and you might just want to come here and imagine what the Speedway used to be like. Thank you very much for your time.